We can't hear you, Kate. Do you connect to your mic? Tak, kawan you all. Kate Chu. I rasa dia nak cakap sebab dia unmute. Tapi saya tak dengar suara dia.
Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
Really? Hold on. Let me turn on my speaker besar sikit. Okay. Sekarang?
Hello, doctor. Can you hear me?
You guys can listen I tak dengar dia. Hold on ya. Let me check. Hold on. It's so weird. Saya tak dengar. How about others? Can you guys try? Boleh tak saya dengar? Test. Okay, I will go and get my earphone, so hold on a while, yeah? Okay, it's so strange. Until now, even I try to plug in with my earphone, I still cannot to get the sound. Okay, so if you have any questions, I'm so sorry. Can you just type and then I will reply? Is it okay? I'm so sorry. I have no idea why everywhere is no sound coming out. Okay, now I can hear. So you can stop it.
Testing. Doctor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So I have some question regarding the group assignment too.
All right.
So then our group use bilingual to conduct the online training.
Mm.
No problem. So I can mix like Chinese and English.
Yes, no problems.
Okay,
Because
so
why? For me, as long as you learn how to transfer the knowledge that you learn in the class to the community, then it's fine.
okay, so can I know how many pages that the report require?
The report, because if by following your proposal, if I asking 5 pages, that means your report you need to top up extra 5 pages, because I need the personal reflections from each of you. So each group members, let's say you will have about like 1 paragraph to show to write the reflections, and then also the findings, so you can identify that to saying that, to tell that the residents or the community actually show some positive signage towards the lectures or the trainings that you provide. Okay, so you just added like maybe 5 pages is more than enough.
Oh, so about the problem identified in the proposal, like our group already identified detailedly, should we still identify like
No need. You can copy your proposal and put it in. The report that I mean is more to a complete one, because proposal you only identify the problems and then provide the solution with a very simple descriptions, right? So when you come into the final report, the problems you can keep, and then the solution it will come into maybe more details. You can show me it's like your poster, the ideas, and then it meant for the reflections. It's more to the reflections. I would like to see what you learn, what you gain through this project.
oh, okay, so in the report we can just briefly like talk about what is the problems about the respondent.
Yes,
Okay, so thank you, doctor.
welcome. Okay, so how about others? How about others? Okay, your final reports. Okay, this project it will be different with the commons projects when we compare. Okay, it will be different with others. Why? Usually when you're doing a project or other classes, when you are been giving a project, it means that you have to do like A to Z in the times. Okay, but then now what I separate is like your A to Z you are being distributed in one semester, so you have the whole semester to doing this, so there is no any like issues or problems. Okay, and then in between I ask you to submit the proposal, so it's some kind like your progress. Okay, this is something like, do we have any final year student here, final semester or semester 5? I'm sure we have some. Okay, I'm sure we have some, and also several numbers of the students that who are in semester 5, semester 6. Okay, so I'm sure you will start need to think for your final year projects, your project paper. Okay, when you come into your project papers, final year projects, bukannya satu semester you have to finish it all. The first semester you only need to complete your proposal. First of all, you need to come up with your ideas, what you would like to do. What is so before you would like, so when you come into what you would like to do, it means that you have to think about what is the problems. Okay, then only you will come out with the solutions, and then So during that, you will come out with your proposal. So when we said about proposal, okay, so it means that you have your chapter 1. It's the introductions. You give people the introductions of your projects. Second is a literature review. You have to check, refer to somebody else that been done, okay, something that's similar to you. Then you come up with your methodology, okay. So the methodology is your some things that you plan to do, but then you not yet do it. It's some things that you plan to do, okay. Then you have to submit these 3 chapters in your semester 6, and then when come into your semester 7, you have to do your project. So what you do? Something that you've been planned, you've been written in your methodology, then you have to do it. After you do, you have to analyze. Let's say you distribute the questionnaire. After you distribute, you need to collect. Okay? Bukannya kata saya hanya bagi, okay, I can simply say, okay, saya bagi 1,000 questionnaire. How many you get it back? Tak semestinya kamu bagi 1,000, kamu dapat balik 1,000. Okay, so you distribute your questionnaire and then you receive, okay, and you need to have certain of the number yang kamu kena capai. When you receive, can you just submit the raw data? Okay, orang ni cakap A, orang ni cakap B, orang ni cakap C, orang ni pula cakap A. So you have to do the analysis. How many persons agree on A? How many persons agree on B? Okay, how many persons agree on C? Okay, all of this. So you have to analyze. When you analyze, then you can come up with the conclusion. Okay, solution A is the best because why? That is 80% of the students agree on this. So this is why I asking you to do this service learning and I ask you to submit the proposal. Okay, when you submit the proposal, is only until where and how you would like to do in a very simple way. Okay, but then when you submit the final report, you will say, okay, oh, I found that the way that I implement maybe is a bit not suitable because the person that I choose, okay, let's say just now Kate said that. Yes, exactly. Correct, Payan. So I need this kind of reflections. Which one is suitable? Which one is not? You need to analyze by yourself. Okay. So just like just now Kate mentions, online trainings. Yes, you are allowed to do the online trainings. Okay. But then sometimes you might be thinking, oh, if somebody would like to follow my step, maybe it's not that suitable because it only can be applied for those group that having a good internet connections and also some hardware. Let's say they need to have a laptop or a computer. Maybe for some people they cannot. So they need to use another methods. So this is the things that I would like you to reflect, okay? And then also during this process, okay, when we said about, okay, if you just listen to me talking in the class and then you didn't do anything, do you really remember what I teach? I'm sure you will only prepare for your final, if you have final exam. But then if now, let's say, a lot of us been changed the assessments into 100% coursework, will you still check it back or revise or review or doing some revisions at the end of your class? Just answer me by sincerely. Ada tak sesiapa yang masih buat revision selepas kelas? Since subjek ni dah tak ada final. I can say 100% no.
Yes, Doctor. No.
Because why? I didn't give you any recording lectures actually. Yang on this class for now. But then I give you the YouTube link. And I can check that Tak ada siapa pun yang pergi view dekat YouTube. So I can 100% sure that none of you go to do like any revisions to listen back the recording or anything. Even myself. The times when I become a student, I attend, during these COVID times, I attend a lot of the online class actually to top up my professional certificates, and then also from some is for my knowledge, okay? So it's a global class. Also like you guys, I just attend, I just listen, but then afterwards, I have homework every class actually. Every 3 hours class finish, I have to submit one assignment with 3 questions. The lecturers or the professors will give questions for 3. I need to answer 3 questions in 3 weeks' time. So I need to use the lectures material and then submit. But what happens still, unless I couldn't get the answers from online or some materials, then only I will go back and refer. But then I will not refer to the recording, I will only refer to the materials. Unless there is no materials PPT provided. Okay, then only I will do. And as like you guys, saya tak pernah pun nak buat at the end of the class. By the end, hari ni cikgu bagi, hari ni juga saya siapkan. Tak. Esok nak hantar, minggu tu baru saya buat. Selalunya tugasan saya kena hantar hari Sabtu. So, Jumaat lah baru hari yang saya akan duduk depan komputer untuk siapkan 3 soalan. Each questions, you need to write about 1,000 words. Okay? So that is the thing. So and that is the reality as a student. Bila saya jadi students pun saya tak pernah pun nak pergi siapkan tugasan saya awal. So I can understand your feelings and how you works. Okay. So this is why I asking you to separate into proposal. So first you submit your proposals, which is your planning until the methodology, your plannings. And then when you start to implement later, then you will find that, okay, maybe this kind of way of the implementations is only suitable for some persons. It's not suitable for another persons. Okay, or it's only suitable for this group, but then it's not suitable for this group. Okay, so this is some things that I want you to use to it to do the reflections by yourself. Why the reflection is important? Okay, when we do the reflections, then we will know that what is the weakness and then what is the good things. So the weak one, benda yang tak baik, kita akan cuba untuk perbaikkan dia. Okay, you have to learn how to change. Okay, so it's the same. Kita tahu assignment kita banyak. It's just like if you as a student, kita tahu assignment kita banyak. So, bila kita dah tahu assignment kita banyak, apa yang patutnya kita berubah? Janganlah buat kerja last minute, betul tak? So, kita kenalah, bila dah bagi, kalau group work, so kita set up the meetings and then we discuss it with the group members. Ataupun membahagikan tugas siap-siap so that we can finish it. Tak adalah rushing. Yang ni dah bagi first week, nanti second week ada lagi, third week ada, fourth week ada. Okay, every week akan ada. I'm sure. Different class, you will have a different task, different thing to do. Okay? And so this is why I asked you to do this service learning project. Another thing is, okay, some things that when you learn, kalau kamu tak buat, sometimes kamu tak akan ingat. But that's when you already do it, okay? You learn from me, okay? I teach you, you learn from me. And then by using the knowledge that you learn from me, you go and teach another person. It will help you akan lagi refreshkan, okay? It will stronger the knowledge in yourself, right? Kalau saya hanya bercakap, kamu hanya dengar, I'm sure habis kelas, habislah. Berapa orang lagi yang masih ingat? Okay. Right. Anyone's other questions? Kalau malu nak bersuara, you can type in the chat box. So anyone, if you have any questions for your projects or anything. No? Okay. All right. So I hope that you get the ideas why I asked you to do this project. Okay, bukan saja nak menyusahkan you all, but then I need you to learn some things. Kalau the times when face to face, I usually ask the students, so you need to write the paperwork. Okay, you have to have your own committee. Okay, tulis paperwork, buat committee. And then we have to submit for the approval, to get the approvals to do the projects, and then we will identify, you will need to identify the community, kampung mana nak pergi, and then kita pergi ke kampung tu. So by the first arriving, kita boleh buat gotong royong. Bila gotong royong, you will help them to clean up the areas. Okay, bila clean ups, and then you have another teams yang akan tolong separatekan all the rubbish. Okay, tolong separatekan and then minta kutip. So sometimes we will even try to arrange with the company so they will come and collect. Okay, dan jualkan barang-barang tersebut. And then you will teach them on the spot, mengajar diorang macam mana nak buat composting. So minta diorang kumpulkan sayur, buah-buahan, cut into a small pieces, and then teach them how to do the composting. Okay, so before you go to the community, we usually will bring the students to the to eat idamans and then learn how to doing all of this. So afterwards, you can go and teach the community. So this is what we say, service learning. While you service the community, you are learning. So while you teach somebody, you are learning. Okay. So this is why kenapa I'm sure no matter in which religions, selalunya kamu akan dengar there is some terms we said the knowledge is something to share. Okay, and then sharing is caring. Okay, so when you share something, you are actually receive it back. Okay, the project implementation, you only need to choose which only one. Saya tak minta pun kena buat semua. Kamu hanya pilih one. Okay, Farah, I only ask you to do once. Pilih satu saja, satu cara saja. Two can? Can. Okay, if you want to do two, yes, you can. But then the minimum requirement is only one. Okay, I tak minta you all buat banyak-banyak. And then wait, Raymond asking me, as for the reflections presentation 5 minutes, do it. Okay, you have the decision. You can have the decisions you would like to present in the class, or you can record. Raymond, for the presentations 5 minutes, the reflections. You can present or you can doing it recordings. Okay, but then even recordings, if possible, actually I hope that you can share with your classmate. Okay, you can just use the times. Your semester will end 1, 2, 3. Ada lagi 3 minggu. Okay, so tolak kelas hari ini, we still have 5 class. So when we still have 5 class, by then you can still boleh lagi untuk buat online presentation with me. Okay, please make use the time of the class. Because I will still ask you guys to come into the Zoom macam ni until the end of the semester. So make use the time of the class. If you would like to present, that's just do. Okay? So tak adalah macam hanya saya saja yang bercakap. Those that would like to do your presentation, you can start do it by next week. Start next week, you guys dah boleh start do your presentations. Any group yang belum lagi baru nak mula implementations, or is there any group yang dah buat implemented? Ada tak group yang dah implemented, yang sudah complete implementations? Any group? Is there any group yang telah complete the implementations and then now only in the final stage to write up your projects, your reports, and then prepare for the presentations? Belum, okay. Because hari tu ada, saya dapat, there's one group saying that they had completed, but then I not remember which one. Okay, so never mind, those yang not yet complete, you can take your times to do it, okay? Even kalau kamu nak buat live presentation and you don't want to do it during the class time, you can make the appointment with me. Anytime, you can make the appointment with me. It's no matter mornings, evenings, or night times. Okay, you can do the appointment with me to do the presentation live. Can? Let me see your attendance. See, masih ada lagi. Banyak students yang tak masuk
Doktor,
Yeah.
boleh saya manual tak?
Oh, okay. Azira. Alright.
Thank you.
Faham bukan ada ke?
Saya ada, Doktor. Can you add me manually?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Amirul Hazid line tak okay. I'm not sure. Dia ada ke tak? But then if we see 48.
Muhammad Azwan, Doktor.
Azwan, okay.
Ya, saya tahu.
Alright. Okay. Yang lain tak ada. Okay. Let's check your attendance. Satu lagi benda. Don't forget to fill in your ichivas. Any one of you had filled it?
Belum lagi.
Jangan lupa ya. Jangan lupa isi ichivas. And then nanti tak dapat result. Kalau you all tak dapat result, jangan cakap kat saya. I can't do anything. If it's due to kamu tak isi. Ichibas.
Doktor,
Ya?
nak confirm balik yang report
Okay.
submission dia 27 hari bulan ke?
Yes.
Okey, Doktor.
27. Nanti saya akan bagi link untuk you all submissions.
Okey, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, by next week you all akan dapat your carry marks for quiz, and then assignment 1. So you will have about 15, include your proposal, 15, 25. So you will have roughly 15, 30, 40. You will get your carry marks for 40%. Okay, by next week. Right. If you have no questions, can I stop our class here? Ataupun ada soalan lain yang nak tanya ke? Others than the class, something yang saya boleh jawab, I can. I will try to see your questions, can I answer? Ada tak yang nak tengah cari tempat interns and then confusing on the intern? Anyone's? Not yet. So how was your study? Are you guys will return for your face-to-face class by next semester? You all dah dapat belum? The informations. Belum, okay. We are also waiting. Is the class face-to-face or online? Then how about hostel? Inasis. Masalah Inasis dah settle ke? Yes. Apung system. What is the final solutions? Anyone of you ada idea tak? What is the final solutions? No solutions, okay. Marisa is new students. Marisa pernah tak datang? Solutions for kalau kena apung, you all punya transportations ke? Because if you are staying outside, what is the transportations methods? Okay. Bawa kereta sendiri since kena apung. Okay. Stiker dapat tak? Kan you all tak ada stiker tak boleh masuk campus. Bukan kata you all. Even lecturer pun kalau tak ada stiker, we all still akan kena apply. Is it easier to apply now? Sekarang senang tak nak minta? Last time, as what I heard, sekarang senang then okay. Sebab last time is a bit difficult. You all kena, first merit kena cukup. Second, kena jumpa pengetua untuk dapat kelulusan. Am I correct? Afterwards baru boleh pergi. Okay. Then now is easier, then is much more easier lah. At least tak ada difficult. So ada tak student yang happy dapat duduk di luar? What is your acceptance levels? Tak happy, okay. Ada tak yang happy? Anyone? Tak, okay. Tak happy, okay, no. Tak ada yang happy ke? Tak ada yang happy. Susah nak cari rumah sewa. Okay, alright. It's just not curfew, that's all. Cost tinggi kalau duduk luar. Yes, cost. Saya tak tahu berapa. How much rumah sewa? The cost for monthly di Changlun sekarang. Belum survey. Don't know. Okay. Okay, let me asking. Okay. What some things that I curious. Survey daripada MPP hari. Wait, tingginya 800 hingga 1K. How many berapa bilik? Atika? 800 to 1K, even higher than Alosta lah. Because if Alosta that I know, somehow some houses satu tingkat, one single story, yes, 450 hingga 500 saja. Tingginya 800 to 1K. If 800 to 1K include electricity, fully furnished, dengan internet, I can still accept lah. Mahalnya, okay. Alright, I'm asking one thing, ya. Yang saya bagi tahu tu dalam Google Form yang saya jawab dulu. I see. Okay, I just curious one thing. Okay, I just curious one thing. Since sekarang kita dah ada sistem apung, walaupun sebab COVID implementation tak menjadi. Okay, I just would like to ask. Tadi sebab PN kata rumah sewa sangat susah nak cari. So do HEP or SAC provide you guys senarai rumah sewa that available? Oh yes, okay. So bilangan banyak ataupun sikit? So SAC akan tolong arrangekan ke ataupun you all yang kena contact house owner tu sendiri? Ada senarai sahaja. Kiranya SAC bukan sebagai agent yang menguruskan. Not sure. I see. Okay. Alright. Sebab just sharing with you on my experience lah. Experience saya the times undergraduates, masa tu saya study kat Unimax. Okay. So Unimax we are not allowed untuk sewa rumah di luar. Walaupun actually hostel dengan my house is like seberang jalan saja. It's just cross the road for the hostel dengan my house, my parents' house. So we are not allowed to stay. But then when I was in polytechnic, saya hanya boleh duduk di dalam hostel until my semester 4. So which is second year. Okay, habis second year, saya akan keluar intern for my semester 5. So bila intern balik, saya kena duduk di luar. Okay, so that is for the polytechnics lah. So the times bila we all nak sewa di luar, yes, we all kena cari sendiri. But then it's quite lucky, dekat polytechnic there is a lot of house. And then we have bus. Kiranya saya hanya perlu jalan keluar ke main road and then I can wait for the bus to go to the campus. So yang tu not that far lah sebab polytechnic still located considered in the city. So when I heard yang UUM, so that's why I'm asking how about the transportations. Adakah UUM akan arrange for you guys, let's say like shuttles or anything untuk pick you up lah to send you to the class. Okay. And that's when I do the camp in the sports centers. Glamping, you can, okay? Kalau tak pun parking kereta, beli camp van. Sewalah camp van. Alright, but that's when I come for my PhD, masa saya duduk di Jepun for my PhD, I only have my hostel for the first year. Okay, when I have my hostel for the first year and then by second year, saya dah kena mula mencari rumah sewa. And then we have a place like SAC. So, but then dia adalah sebagai agents actually. So they will show you all the houses yang ada and then all the equipments. And then they will bring you. Kerja diorang akan membawa untuk tunjuk rumah. And then if you would like ask for the negotiating, diorang yang akan tolong negotiate. So kita tak akan deal direct dengan house owner. So that's why I'm asking, adakah SAC buat juga kerja sedemikian that even you tak ada di sana, let's say sekarang, you guys still at home. So katakan kalau kena apung, so by that semester before you come back, so by March, kamu kena cari rumah sewa. Am I correct? Your semester start bulan, you have your semester break bulan 2. By March, you start your new semester. So means you need to get the rent, rumah sewa by in within 1 month lah, if the notice come out. So are they having this kind of all these service that can accommodate you guys? Okay. Right. So I think sekarang dah ada new MPP kan. So you can ask the new MPP to fight for it lah, to see what is the real procedures, the real things will happen. At least students can be prepared for it at these timings. Dengan times COVID macam ni, you all tak boleh lah macam dulu. The times when I was students, satu rumah, sometimes mungkin you can stay up to 6 to 7 persons. But then sekarang mana boleh? Even if I asking you to share a room, kamu pun takut juga. Betul tak? Oh yeah, another thing. Group ni ada tak yang pergi glamping dekat Gopeng during past semester break? Anyone yang pergi glamping dekat Gopeng? Tak ada. Okay, that's good. Alright. Not me, okay. Alright, good. Kalau ada, saya akan marah. Okay. Tak, kalau pergi tak jadi apa-apa, tak apa. Yang ni dah balik, dah jadi cases. Okay. Kalau ada, saya akan tegur. Norin hari tu menang tak MPP? Kelas ni kan yang ada yang bertanding. Okay, nobody answer me. Alright, okay. So if once again, before we end our today class, ada tak soalan? No. Okay, alright. If no, then I will end our today class and then I will see you again on Wednesday. Alright. So thank you all of you for your times.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, thank you all of you and see you again on Wednesday. Bye.